High above the glowing sphere, a starship has arrived here, leading with neon contrails. Few could know what it entails. Code is crackling through the wire, hearts are burning with desire. In the neon glow of the midnight screen, Zin Blamuth calls on the unseen. Cyber warriors, heed the call. Zin's command stands above all. Share the link and join the fight. Cyber warriors, ignite the night. From bits and bytes we forge our fate in the lobby where legends wait. From the shadows to the screen, let's make the virtual scene. In this world of ones and zeros, cyber warriors are the heroes. Cyber warriors, heed the call. Zin's command stands above all. Share the link and join the fight. Cyber warriors, ignite the night. From bits and bytes we forge our fate in the lobby where legends wait. From the shadows to the screen, let's make the virtual scene. In this world of ones and zeros, cyber warriors are the heroes. Cyber warriors, heed the call. Zin's command stands above all. Share the link and join the fight. Cyber warriors, ignite the night.
All right. It's a birthday stream. I am a young wizard who's lived another year. Young wizened old wizard. All right, we're just gonna do some chilling grinding. I'm half tempted to jump into the other chat room and bug the others. Sure if I should. Let's manage the stuff I'm selling first. Outgo didn't sell. I wonder why. 70, okay. Dropped in price drastically. Right. We'll still take it. All right. All right, we got an FC request. Go fill out. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go drop in on them.
Oh.
Saw.
What's up, Zen?
Nothing much. Just doing some grinding on my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. What you all up to?
We are trying to get his Blue Mage ability unlocked.
Yeah, we're going for Phantom Fury from Suzaku and Hell's Care, but Grizzly needs to go through that little quest line first.
Good news is I'm getting some Trials, Dungeons, and Raids unlocked out of this.
Nice.
And I'm currently searching through plugins while he's doing that to try and find one to help me get through my inventory a little bit easier.
I should probably mention I'm streaming, by the way.
Yeah, careful on the plug-in part.
Yeah.
I'm not mentioning that ever again.
No, that's on me. I should have mentioned that right at the top. You all weren't expecting it.
Well, we're talking about plugins for World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Elder Scrolls Online. They also have plugins,
That is true.
which
You
are
know, I actually wish that game was better. I really do.
yeah. I hear you on that. All right, let's see. So we need rose gold ingots and varnish. All right, let's see.
Yeah,
Go
so I'm
ahead
trying
and
to take
not
care of like all the blacksmith and armor stuff I can for the submarine. So I appreciate you doing that. Because as I'm leveling up, I'm like, okay, I can focus on one or two professions that are similar at a time. But I don't think I can do Omni Crafter anytime soon.
No, trying to do that, trying to build one of those ships as Omnicrafter is burnout material.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I did one and then it's like, okay, I'm done.
I think you'll like this one, Grizzly. We gotta beat these two knights up here at the door, and then we'll just go around a big old circle starting from the right.
Of course, the gold ore would be one of those time things that it doesn't tell you where to find it. You have to Google it, or you can just go to the marketplace and buy.
Yes, like everyone else does.
Yeah.
I was just telling Grizzly that I watched a video where I found out people would rather go and buy from the market board instead of from the NPCs because they're that lazy. I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and buy 99 of an item and then split up into stacks of 5 and sell them for an undercut price.
Like, the sad part is it does work, and the reason why it works is because people are lazy. How do I
Yes.
know this? Because I'm lazy, because I've done the same thing. It's like, I don't feel like hunting this vendor down in this expansion, or I don't feel like having access to this vendor by doing an hour-long side quest, so I would rather just buy it off the market board. It's like, well,
Oh, look at that.
I'm
I happen
lazy.
to have
I get
rose
it.
gold nuggets on hand. Okay.
nice.
Nice.
I don't know why, but this dungeon reminds me of something.
Okay, Manor.
Not quite. Hey, babe, what's up? Again, I'm just happy to get like some new dungeons out of this because I just been kind of living in the repeat of my roulettes. Because I
Yep.
get one new dungeon every now and then. Because it's almost things like there's so much side content to go back and do. And like, I'm actually glad I'm getting a lot of benefits out of doing this with you right now, Ezekiel. It's like, okay, I'm getting some dungeons, some raids, some trials, and it's not. I'm not going to see the same things I've been seeing all the time.
That gets the materials for the ingots. Let's see. Varnish.
Oh, that was easy.
That's the
Yeah,
giant
you can have that.
telescope. I'm just gonna throw it all back into the companies, grain companies, just for the points, so I can get more venture coins.
Let's open up the calculator and do some multiplication because I'm lazy.
Hi, welcome back.
Note to self: there's a reason why there's chest high walls.
Did you jump off a cliff?
No,
No.
we're in one of these Stormblood dungeons, and I realized that oh, I'm getting pushed back by a flood. It's like, you know, there's chest high walls left and right here. That would explain a lot more if I would have used those.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I know exactly which dungeon you're talking about. It's the only one that's ever done that.
All yours.
Yep. All I see is Grand Company tickets. That's all I see out of those.
Tickets.
Well, I call them tickets. What are they actually called?
Seals.
Seals.
Yeah,
They
the
look
only
like-
thing.
They look like
that-
paper. I call them tickets because they look like paper at first glance.
The only thing I really consider worth it to get with the seals is the moonstones that sell for 1,200 gil each.
I'll get the glamour prism. Like, well, I basically got as many glamour prisms I think I possibly need at this point from them. But I'm sitting in the retainers on ventures like all the freaking time right now. So it's like, yeah, I just cap that out, and I probably want to use it again anytime soon.
Are the ventures actually useful for anything?
You can use the venture coins to send them your retainers out. Apparently, a fast way to make guild is you constantly spam retainers on quick errands, like the 45-minute ones. They can bring back rare material that you can sell on the market for a very high price.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Now,
like,
this one, watch what hand he raises, because that will be the one he slams down. You won't be on the opposite side. Go left.
Yep. Water droplet.
I think you're going to enjoy the final boss of this one. You still with us, Dim? I think he probably muted us.
I think it's all a depth
Oh.
thing on his thing.
No, I heard you. It's just I'm trying to think about this because math is hard.
I thought we were being too noisy for you.
No, it's just I basically had just woken up and I'm already doing crunching numbers.
The worst.
Wee.
If I wake up and the first thing I do is immediately get the grinding and gathering stuff, does that make me Amish?
I don't know.
We need a new name for it on the digital front. It's like technically minus the Amish part about using technology, so we need a new name for it. Woke up to the rooster crow, rolls out of bed, gets on the computer, immediately starts grinding.
And
Oh, we
ironically,
call
I'm
that
on
no
Harvester
liking.
collecting vegetations right now, so it fits.
They did it. They did.
What they do?
The dungeon where you basically fight the Monkey King.
Sun Wukong.
Yeah, Sun Kong Lu. You're gonna have fun with
Oh
that
my
fight. I like
god,
that
I
fight.
love it. It's
Yes.
like we're gonna blow through this fight. But the fact that they added this to Stormblood, I love it. I truly do. Just
You cannot do an expansion that is very tongue-in-cheek based on China and not mention Sun Wukong in any way.
Babe, it's not about being a nerd. This is culture. Watch over here going, nerd.
It's both. It's both.
It is both. There's mythology and culture.
Owie. Kill before he can split again.
Over here doing shadow clone jutsu. Like the minute I saw the cloud, I was like, "Oh my god! Like, this is perfect."
I knew you were gonna like it.
I want to play a Black Myth Wukong at some point, like, because, babe, there's no S in it. He's not even a blacksmith.
Black Myth.
She's doing, yes, she sits there and goes, "It's Blacksmith Wukong." Like, no, it's not like there's no Smith in it. He wasn't a blacksmith, and she just doesn't piss me off.
Oh, doing the boomer thing, like instead of saying Pokemon, they say Pokemans.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just gonna have to sit here and manually split this stack. Okay, what was the second lowest price on this thing?
Might wind up having a struggle bus for Gil here soon on this game.
Oh, so are you getting low, or?
Leveling my crafters and stuff sucks up a lot of Gil out of my stuff because I keep buying gear.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yep. So I need to find someone named Arlick.
I was telling Grizzly that the reason I'm doing this is so I can run the Vault synced. So I can get about 5,500 gil per run, and you can do it instance 100 times a day. So that's 550,000 gil a day. Sell items. Oh, cool! I can actually bring up the market straight from selling the item. Okay. I did not know that was a feature.
So one thing I think is kind of funny about like add-ons like World of Warcraft versus like Final Fantasy, WoW is very pro add-on to the point where it's like it feels like they designed their. Actually, I'm pretty sure they've admitted they've designed their raids and stuff to go with the Deadly Boss mods at this point.
Yeah, they have admitted that they have.
But it's like they're like, yeah, we're pro plugins, mods, and Square Enix like, don't use it or we will suspend you and ban you. It's like, why? It's like it's the difference between like a mod to enhance your gaming experience versus a mod that is cheating. Like there is a difference.
The only reason that Yoshi has cited for his hardline stance against it is purely because of the toxicity that's involved with those mods.
I guess he means like the not safe for work style mods then.
No, he's talking about like the people that will go, oh, you don't have that mod installed? Go install it. And they'll just be entirely toxic about it.
Oh, the elitist ones. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. He doesn't want that happening on Final Fantasy. So he
Ezekiel got to dip out for just a second to do a standalone duty.
Yeah. He at first that was his reason. And then some mods came out that showed that people can really hardline cheat on this game and just kind of decimate the difficulty, and they don't want to worry about having to balance around that.
Right.
So there's like
Okay.
no mods at all. Now the downside is that there are some mods that are there for accessibility. For example, there are some mods that are just purely cosmetic,
Right.
and unfortunately, they are collateral damage.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
which is why I wish there was like a way, right? Because it's like the whole thing with like Capcom when they're like, "Hey, we're no longer mod friendly," kind of thing, and it wasn't about the cheating. It was more about being just anti-mod, but they failed to realize, look, you're going to have to monitor your own game if you don't want the cheaters. There's nothing you can do about that. But the mods that are like that essentially extend a game's life. Those are the good mods, you know? Like, that's what keeps Skyrim alive today. The game is God, what it's like 13, 14 years old now, and it still thrives because of the mods in the game.
People are still playing classic Doom to the point that it's considered an engine rather than a game.
I love that.
Ooh. I see.
Now, the whole reason why Capcom went against mods is because of a certain Street Fighter tournament in which someone forgot to remove their nude mods from Chun-Li.
That's what I hate too, when people are like, "Oh, the one bad apple ruins it, the whole thing." It's like, yeah.
Never fails. Now, I don't know if you noticed, ever since that whole fiasco with Capcom, they have not mentioned anything about mods. Since.
I want like a part of Capcom's like, crap, we're getting a lot of pushback about the mod thing. Like, I don't think they're going to retract their statement anytime soon, but I know essentially their quarterly earnings this last year have not been the greatest. Like, they're still making money on their old games, and people are kind of like, yeah, we're not buying the new games because you're being kind of anti-mod. Now, like, Monster Hunter, that's selling. That one's selling.
That's
like,
selling it.
I didn't hear much about Dead Rising, the HD remake, really doing very well. You know, like, I think it got some sales out, but I don't think it made any numbers or even a splash.
Dead Rising is very much a product of its time. If you put it up against the other kind of zombie games that are available now, it just doesn't quite hold up.
No.
But the other thing to consider is, and I remember hearing about this, they had made some changes to Dead Rising that people were like, no, this isn't what Dead Rising was.
Yeah, it was a lot of, there's a lot of censorship changes, stuff like that.
Which was a huge no-no because the target audience for that game that is even still considering playing that game are the people who played it years ago as the original version was. So
yeah, I would have
was a
bought
bad
the
call.
remake, honestly, if they left it alone, you know?
Yeah. If they had left it alone, either be faithful to the story or do like a complete overhaul of the game to where it's like it's kind of the same stuff that you would expect from their original, but it's not the same exact story beats and stuff. It's like, okay, maybe people would have given it a chance. Kind of like how they're doing with what was it? Silent Hill 2. I've been watching some gameplay of that. It's there's callbacks to the original, but there's a lot of changes made.
Yeah, because I've heard people say, "Hey, if you play it as a good game, like it's a good game essentially." So the
Yeah.
problem is it's a remake, and the fact that it's supposed to be a remake, it's like, why did y'all, or not a remake, it's a remaster. It's like, why did y'all change these things if you're doing a remaster? It should have just been left the way how it was, just polish the graphics, update it, and that would have been the end of it. You know, like that's what I think is so dumb. It's like, hey, you had people who will throw money at it, but the fact you're censoring the game that we played like 15, 20 years ago, guys, probably been longer than that at this point. Like 20 years ago, like you're going to not sell the game to the same audience. And it's like, well, we wanted to sell. Please be easy on it. It's like I won't even play the games that I grew up playing to say we're doing a remake on them. It's like, I'm not interested because I see what you guys are doing to them. Like, I'm the one who's going to buy it. These kid, like, if they said we have a remake of Jack and Daxter and we're going to modern audience the thing or censor thing, I'm just like, no, you're not going to sell Jack and Daxter to these Fortnite Minecraft kids. You're just not. They're not going to buy it.
No. Jack and Daxter was made for the preteen to teen club. It's not made for kids.
Yeah. I finished the Duty Ezekiel. I think I'm about to get the dungeon array, whatever it is.
Yes. You'll see Suzaku down there. You'll talk to him and it'll unlock the instance.
If I were to point to a game that would be my gold standard for a remake, pushing aside like some of the costume changes that they had made, I'm going to point to Resident Evil 2 as my gold standard.
You haven't played
Faithful
any of
to the
remake.
story, they made some changes, sure, but they really overhauled the gameplay. And they gave you a ton of content to chew through. They did a phenomenal job with it.
And that's the thing. I think if you just like polish up the gameplay, because I'll admit that the games were very clunky back then.
Yeah.
Like, hey, just polish the gameplay up. We understand you want it to be more improved. I think more people are like, yeah, we're okay with these small minor changes. Like even Jace was saying that if like the male and female thing from body type A to B in Dragon Quest 3 and changing the art style, because from what I understood, because I never played the Dragon Quest game, it was like hey, only a female could be a certain job in the game and only a male could be a certain job in the game. So I asked Jace, like, hey, if they just said you can be whatever job you want to be in the game despite what gender you pick, would he be okay with it? It's like, yeah, that's a gameplay improvement on the game, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it just makes the gameplay feel better and let you, because it's supposed to be a role play game too.
Well, there's two games. There's two. What's the word? There's two schools of thought on that. There's people who like, yes, give me more choices, and then there's people like, no, it's a role-playing game. It's designed to be restrictive right from the get-go, which a lot of role-playing games years ago, going all the way back to the original Elder Scrolls, were very restrictive in terms of what you could do with the class, and you were locked into that class from the start. So it ultimately depends on what game you're talking about.
Yeah. See, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I sent you an invite.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
All
Go
right.
ahead and switch on over to to Blue Mage.
Do you want to try to do this unsynced at first to see how it goes?
Sure. I was gonna say, if we go into a sync, I'm gonna have to act as your healer.
No, you shouldn't have to. I can heal myself with a paladin. I got one heal ability. It just breaks my rotation. Is when I use this the thing.
Right. The main thing is that when you see it bring to life the 4 mobs, the ads, you want to get rid of those fast.
Okay.
If they're still alive after a set amount of time, we will wipe.
I gotcha. Just say when.
Win.
Well, we got here like a Black Phoenix.
Ooh, I forgot to use Aetheric Mimicry. Oh boy.
Is that going to throw the whole thing off or what?
My skills will be less effective.
Someday I'll get back into Blue Mage. I'm more interested in Beastmaster.
I'm in the same way with you. Like, I don't care much for magic. I'm like, ooh, Beastmaster. I was a Beastmaster hunter in World of Warcraft for many years.
Loki, some of those mobs look very pettable, and I want to go to pet them.
Who's a good dinosaur? Who's a good dinosaur? Alright, so I won't burn it. Alright, so what ability do you need to see and witness?
It's called Phantom Fury.
Phantom Fury. Okay, so I'm going to try not to burn this thing down.
I pointed out something to Riker last night, and if I have to think about it, you have to think about it too. You ready for this?
Oh no. Shoot.
Literally all the dragons in this game, from a lore perspective, exist only through incest.
I mean, it's not wrong. Yeah, bring them all to me.
They Adam and Eved it.
That they did.
What I find the most interesting is that they're technically all aliens.
Yes.
But that's another funny thing is like the dragons are aliens.
They are all
They're not,
aliens.
They are not from this world. Alright, so I'm going to go for the middle feather. Tank Buster, watch out for me.
Okay, I need to put the dot back on him.
Alright, it's coming to me for a second. Step out
When
the
when I
line.
said that to Riker last night, he was like, "Oh, god damn it!"
He's like, you're right. He's like, now I can't unsee it.
Oh, it was funny. I laughed myself. I had to like stop myself from laughing because I was at work. I didn't want to have to explain that one to my coworker.
So what's so funny? Like, dragons is incest. Like, what? I don't know what this giant flower does. Secret melody. So walk into it, then walk left of it.
I think they just want you to face that direction. So you stand where the thing is, and then you face the direction the arrow is showing, and then the orb goes into you.
Oh, and then we project the orb away, I guess?
Yes.
I know a bit of a dance here, but alright.
And it gives us a boost that increases the damage we deal.
Oh god, alright, we gotta face that direction, okay. I'm gonna make sure you don't die.
I got Gobskin.
Oh! This is the one that has the hole in the floor.
I did not know that myself either.
This is the one your white mage friend can kill you on.
Alright, I need to put on the dots.
Oh, okay. Careful that push.
Hopefully it doesn't have a pull, too.
Alright, Phantom Flurry, is that what you're looking for?
Yep.
Oh my god!
Yeah. That's
Do we
part
need-
of the reason why I want it so much.
By any chance, this blue mage has a res.
We do, but I'd have to sacrifice myself for you. And I don't have that skill on my hotbar right
Okay.
now.
Okay, if we wipe the fight, do you have to restart the entire duty over to get the ability?
Yeah,
Or do
starting
you-
from that first phase.
So do we need to like leave the duty and come back in?
If only just to go grab Aetheric Mimicry healer.
We'll do that then. Okay, well I didn't realize we were gonna have a major pushback. I would have moved much sooner. So okay, let's duty
Yep.
abandon, vote to abandon.
The healer Mimicry will make my Gobskin heals that much better. Let me take a look. Blue Magic
Instructions
Spellbook.
complete. I'll leave it on the fabrication station for you to collect later.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.
Right, let me just
Let's see.
grab a healer.
Samurai. Queuing.
Okay, so where is that skill? No, that's not it. That's defensive. That's Doom. No. No. Maybe I don't have the resurrection spell.
I'll just be more careful now that I know that Phantom Flurry will actually throw me off the ledge.
Do you want me to put on a healing spell that will heal you too?
No, it wasn't the healing that was required. It was just that was a one shot when he pushed me off.
I was gonna say I have one called Angel Snack, restores own HP and the HP of all nearby party members. And with the Aetheric Mimicry Healer, it grants a healing over time effect when I have that in play. That's Choco Meteor. Yeah, I don't have any resurrection spells.
Oh well, it is what it is. I'll just be more
Well,
careful.
Let me at least put on that regen skill. Where was
Alright.
it? That would be very handy to have, honestly. What can I take off? I don't see myself using... No. Oh god, this is the hardest part of all this, is choosing which spell to take off. I won't use Bad Breath.
We thank you for using a Tic Tac.
Got him.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, doing this up.
That was way too easy. Sorry.
It's a 15-second regen effect, too.
Yo, Ryken with the $20. Thank you. Yeah, it's my birthday, man. I don't know why the stuff I have, why what was it? Social Streamlabs did not pick that message up. I didn't see it the first time.
Meanwhile, I'm still dealing with the fact that Rumble Studio does not like Twitch and now does not even like OBS.
Welcome on in, Hero. Thank you for the happy birthday.
I like calling it Happy Escape the Womb Day.
Riker mistyped it on the rant. Or not Riker, Ryken. I got the names confused.
They're both R's and have K's in it.
Yeah.
I understand. I do it too.
Yeah, just doing the chill stream before I have to go run into work. Happy Beef Day.
I love that I hear the squeaky toy hammer anytime you target me. Okay, get ready for Dance Dance Phoenix Revolution, I guess.
Yeah, DDR.
Yeah, I gotta go into work tonight. So this stream's a little short. It's not as long as I would have liked it.
All right, over there.
People have confused their names since I've known them. Sounds about right. What was the point? Gather items at all specified locations. Oh, I'm at the location. Am I on the correct job? Yeah.
I'm glad it's not making us run around to all the different pedals.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I see what I did wrong. I am probably at the wrong place.
I'm
Yep.
just gonna use the gob skin here. Ooh.
You know, it's awesome that Ryken came in with that $20. It finally pushed me over that $50 threshold.
All
Yeah.
right, get ready to move from out in front of her. That's gonna be the big. Yep.
Well, let me come over here. Oh, wait, I got a cooldown on that.
Yep. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
I'm gonna gob skin.
Yep, I can finally cash out now. So you did me a huge favor there, Ryken. I appreciate it.
Okay, I don't understand like, which platform to stand on just yet, so we'll have to just pay close attention.
Oh, okay.
All
I
right,
see.
the
When you see burning
Phoenix
circle,
is the determination.
Go back to the purple one.
Beef is actually a great way to celebrate. Can I have steak instead of cake? Why not both? Have both.
Yeah,
Move,
wait.
move, move.
Make a steak burger. The steak is the meat. The cake is the buns. America. Put some
Almost
bacon on there too. The icing is cheese.
All right, I think she's about to do another flurry attack.
pancake steak. Yes.
Get on the left side of me in case she does. So we don't run into the Phoenix.
Okay, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Southern Star, don't know what that does. Safety.
Oh, it's just an AoE.
There we go.
Yeah, got it.
Spray can cheese icing. Oh, with the bacon. Oh. Who says it has to be traditional cake? We could do it with pancakes.
No, I did not get it.
What?
Yeah,
You know,
like
that
I said,
was failed, but that's all right. It gives me a chance to reset it.
I have a better chance of getting it if we're synced, because that's a 100% chance.
Oh, all right. We'll run against synced.
But it's gonna be that much more.
Same, Riken. It's been a hot minute.
Here, let's just try to do it again on sync. Let's see what happens. All right, just let me know when you're ready.
Ready?
Hero's over here planning a mukbang
All
for
right,
me.
wait. Party members, wait. Using limited job.
Yeah, it has to be unrestricted and then synced. Just go to that little gear icon, put on unrestricted, and put on synced.
It's just a Canadian in you
Wait,
talking.
we need both of them. Don't we need to have a full party of 8?
Well, that's what I've been trying to get as a full party of 8.
Sounds about right.
Shit, yeah, because wouldn't we be able to do that with just 2 people then? Fudge.
But I'm gonna do a blasphemy with it. Blueberry maple syrup.
But do you still have a chance to get it if we just do it just unsynced? Like, what's the percentage of getting it unsynced?
Out of a duty, job level has no influence on when an action can be learned. There is no minimum level to learn a spell unless it is inside a duty. If a duty is level synced, even when undersized, there is a 100% chance of learning the spell. If unsynced, the spell learning rate is dependent on the number of stars. Estimates put 5 stars spell learning rates at 5%, but it's not 100%.
Holy crap!
And the stars for this one. Where is it? Control F. Phantom. Flurry.
Last time you made crepes, you mixed strawberry jam with maple syrup to spread between the layers. I don't think I've ever had a crepe, so I don't really know what that would be like.
It's a 5-star.
It's a 5-star thing?
Yeah, so I only get 5% chance of learning it.
Oh, you're talking about your Blue Maid stuff. I thought you were saying, yes, crepes are 5-star. Go get one.
No. Although I've had some good ones.
Crepes are okay. I like pancakes over them, though, honestly.
If we keep running this unsynced, I only have a 5% chance of learning it.
Shoot, you waited for me to get up here to this point. Let's try it again, at least 2 more times. I need to take at least a nap before I stream here in a little bit.
Okay.
5 Michelin stars out of 3.
Throw us in whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
If nothing else, I'll just grab Galaxy and say, hey, do this for me.
It only took like 5 minutes to do the fight, so it's not that bad on timing.
Mm-hmm. If I can remember to keep putting the DOT on it.
Department of Transportation.
Damage over time, but sure. This way, I'm at least doing something around here.
The middle one.
Dude,
Those Michelin star ratings are legitimately from the tire company. I was like, no way when I learned that. Have you went to go see what GE makes? General Electronics. There's a whole
They
meme
make
about that.
they make washing machines and they make Gatling guns.
If it spins, they make it.
oh my god, die! Ah!
Well, rip both of us.
That's why I want them dead.
They were trying to make guides for people on the road where they could stop to eat for varying degrees of quality. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a smart decision. Yeah, the General and General Electric is indeed General. He liked his uniforms clean, I'll say that much. Your toilet up there in Canada is American standard? Interesting.
Okay, now we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, 'cause we should go to the dance phase and then right into what's it called next? The actual
Phantom Flurry.
yeah.
$150-year-old American company. Oh, American Standard, the company. I thought you were saying like our toilets are the American Standard. I didn't realize that was a company. It's a brand name, yep. First appearance of this lion boss.
Oh.
Because we want to spell. Boot. Now it's gonna do the fiery ring around the rosies.
Yep. So yeah, kind of the fight. I feel like it's going by a little bit quicker too.
That's because I'm actually using Tingle now instead of Sharpen for Whistle. And nothing.
So one more goes to see. Because hell, getting 8 of us online, best bet would be like a Tuesday to try to do that on sync, just a thing. Or at level sync.
Yeah. Do me a favor and give me about 12, 11, 10 more seconds.
Alright.
Just to get Super Knockback that I got from Ravana. Serpananaka, okay. I got it.
Alright, you and us up.
And then that other skill should be ready by the time those second group of Phoenixes come by. I wonder if this affects that. Kinda seems like it does. Its HP is dropping.
Good, melt it.
I didn't know I could boost my damage over time.
Do the middle one again. Holy crap, it went down fast that time.
Okay. Boost, and then Song of Torment.
Thought those golems looked familiar. They also made an appearance in 11. One thing I noticed since playing Final Fantasy 11, I have noticed that they share a lot of the same enemies as far as designs go.
I mean, also to be fair, like playing World of Warcraft, whenever they made, like, quote, new enemies, they basically just reskinned a lot of enemies. It wasn't really they gave us new ones to fight.
Yeah, it's not that I'm faulting them for doing that. It's a great time saver, especially if you're trying to develop a big game like an MMORPG.
Right.
It's just something interesting to point out.
Oh, you gotta be right next to me now.
It's funny to think about on this boss fight right here. It's like, if you have 8 people dancing to this, you would basically know who messed up. Like, if someone messes up, you guys start questioning. It's like, do you not know how to read an arrow?
I like how we're getting this buff from it that increases our damage.
Right.
Yeah, I might as well Gobskin just in case.
I just do it just to try to avoid any unnecessary damage for this. Like, and a part of me wants to use Intervene, but I'm almost terrified too. If I do, I'll fall in the hole.
It's too bad my damage over time only lasts for 30 seconds. Okay, which way is the bird flying? That way.
Yeah, we're on the right side of it.
I did not know I could boost my damage over time like that, and now I'm happy I can.
I wonder if you could do a purely dot build.
Probably.
I would like to see that. I don't hear there's enough dots in the game as a whole.
Like, I am the poison, the venom that erodes your soul.
There's still
Nothing.
nothing.
I am venom.
There will probably be a saboteur class eventually that can do that.
Okay, well, unfortunately, Ezekiel, that's all the time I have for right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, I was unable to help you get the ability.
That's okay. I've got a general idea for how I want to do things now, though.
But all right, gentlemen, I'll catch y'all later.
All right. You have a good one, Grizzly.
Hey, Zim, do you have the Hell's Cure thing unlocked?
I could check. I just queued up for a duty roulette.
Oh, okay. No, go ahead and do that then.
Okay. Let me go ahead and check anyway.
It's
ahead
gonna
and
be from
re-queue.
Stormblood, and it's a trial.
Dungeon. Okay, it's a trial.
Uh-huh.
Blood. Hell's Cure. Yep, I have it.
Cool.
What's that called when you take a tiny amounts of poison to increase your resistance to it? Myth somethingism? I am not sure. I know that's a thing that some people do. Which, like, if you expect to be in a situation where you're going to see a lot of it, it makes sense.
I think that was a thing from The Princess Bride.
That was something Batman did in The Dark Knight or whatever it was called. The first, well, not necessarily the first Batman movie, but the first one that wasn't directly called Batman. No, it wasn't. I'm wrong. I want to think it was the one that had Bane in it. I forgot what that was called. Somewhere one of them shows a scene where he's intentionally putting venom and poisons into himself.
No, I did not want to use that. Wow, I really cannot do this on my own.
Let's see. I should still have time to come in and help you when I get done with this dungeon. Apparently it works for a few things, but all it does is slowly kill you with others. Huh. I mean, you're essentially putting things that's not supposed to be there to begin with. I guess that makes sense.
Okay, I'll back out of that one for now.
This thing likes his big groups.
You keep getting 8-person stuff?
No, he's pulling like 3 groups of mods at a time.
Oh yeah, I've had someone like that before that would pull every group he could until he gets to a wall or door, and then he would sit there and pop invulnerability. What was that?
Armadillo learned to spin the wind move. No wonder he's so tough. Yep. He learned it from the best. Now it's student versus teacher.
It just targeted me.
Oop, tank died. This is gonna be rough. No, I couldn't save it. Oh, healer died. That's why. Okay. The healer dies. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here. I'm like going brrr with the sword. I am the Beyblade. Rip, you specifically play tanks because you don't like dying? Fair enough. No, what happened was the healer died first, and I didn't realize it because they were standing right there at the entrance to the fight. Healer goes down, the whole party goes down.
Yep.
Yes, they are another point in the triangle. Yep, very true. DPS, I would say, is the least important unless you're dealing with a DPS check. Then that's a different story. You appreciate your healer friends in City of Heroes? Honestly, that's a game I missed out on. DPS is most replaceable. Yep, they are. Red shirts. If you're looking for a balanced gameplay, City of Heroes may disappoint you. Did you mean may not disappoint me? Players have a lot of freedom in customizing character builds and customizing mission difficulty. Interesting. I may have to put that on the docket of games to check out, because I'm starting to build up a... since we had this winter sale go on, I've got a bit of a backlog to chew through. I've got Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remasters to go through. I've still got Okami HD to go through, and I bought some other games I haven't done anything with. So there isn't a ton of thought put into balancing the player balance themselves. Ah, okay. And I guess everyone just like, what's the meta build? And they go straight to that. Can't move his keyboard, has gone patoot. Ah, DPS issues. No, it's the opposite. Ah, now color me intrigued, because if there's not a straight meta build and everyone can just kind of do their own thing, that's interesting. Everything is viable, even the worst builds. Oh boy. How many meme builds do people come across, I wonder? The only times you ever hear about metas is the extreme high-end timed missions, raids, etc. Okay. And you don't need to do those unless you're a completionist. Fair enough. Even then, you pick your difficulty. Is City of Heroes available on Steam? I'm going to take a look while we wait for this little guy to solve his technical issues.
I went and put up a party finder thing so I could try to get some people.
Yeah, sorry about that. We've got a party member in here that's having technical issues right after, I think, what was it? The second boss? Or is this the first? That was the first. Let's see. City. No, it goes straight to something called Warsaw Rising. I've never heard of that. But it's not on Steam. Let's see. No, it's a private server. The official servers got shut down, but Homecoming is well run. There's no shenanigans. The company that owns the IP knows Homecoming servers exist and will not take action. Have they officially announced that they won't take action? Look for Homecoming. Okay. Oh, his ASDF key and arrow keys broke. WASD. Okay. All right, now we're boogieing along. We're back on track. Well, I guess I'll just eat that because I couldn't dodge back. Shit. Samurai, me face stink explosions. You don't think they've made any official statements about not taking action, but they've set conditions, and I think contracts were signed so the server runners can't do stuff like make money off the IP. They can crowdfund from the players to pay server running costs. Okay, so it's an agreeable arrangement. Not bad. This also means everything in what used to be the cash shop is entirely available for free without restrictions. Ooh. That's nice. But that also makes me wonder, is the game considered grindy in any way? Like, is level progression like reasonable, or does it feel like, oh, next week I'll get to 5 more levels? You would not call it grindy, but you intentionally skip on the double EXP personally because you're a weirdo. I guess a better way to phrase it would be, do you think your time is being rewarded for the amount of time that you're putting into the game? Or does it do the Warframe thing where it gives you like everything is a statistical anomaly in terms of obtaining it? Progression is fun for you because generally unlock flowers from our new power sets until the cap. And at level cap, you can go get your epic pulls to get even more powers. The powers are customizable. Color me intrigued. Is the private server open access, or do I have to do like some kind of invitational thing? If you have a fireball, you can increase its range or damage or recharge speed or even the color of the fireball. That's why getting powers is a big deal. Ah, interesting. I see why a lot of people sing that game's praises often. And if that's the case, I can see the potential. Everyone died. I'm the last one alive. Anyone can join. Awesome. Yeah, this is it for me. Bonk. You actually started playing early on, so you had to use a special tequila launcher. Not sure if that's still the case. Do they have a guide for installation on a website or something? By the way, Ezekiel, this might take longer than expected. We're kind of struggle busting through this dungeon and we've got some new people in here.
That's perfectly fine. I had a healer join me, and they're bugging their friends to come help, but they're saying it could be a while too.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get around to you today because I'll have to eventually leave for work here soon.
Oh, got a tank.
Yep. Yes, the forums have all you need. They have guides for running it on Linux. I still use Windows 10. I'm not going to 11. Eventually I'll be pushed over to Linux. So long as Microsoft wants to be stupid about Windows 11 and not give me features I want and force other features on me I don't want.
Same. The day that we can't use Windows 10 anymore, there will be a great migration to Linux.
Or possibly even to Windows 11, because people have different reasons for using it. The primary one being certain software. Linux is great and all, but if the software isn't available, you're on Windows now, but my next build is Linux, so if I screw up, I still have this thing. Yeah. That'd probably be the smart way to do it. Is, if you have the money to spare, go build a new PC and make it Linux. I mean, I technically have already done that since I own a Steam Deck. But my Steam Deck is not my main gaming rig. It's my portable gaming rig. Don't know what distribution. I don't want to go with the super constant and quick updates. Don't need to be on the bleeding edge where all the problems happen. That's kind of the interesting with Linux. It's extremely customizable regardless of which distro you go with. So, as much as a lot of people in Linux say, like, learn how to use terminal, it'll be very useful. Because a lot of the things on Linux are very itemized. If I were to go into Linux, I would probably stick with SteamOS, in all honesty. Purely because of familiarity. I'm already familiar with it thanks to the Steam Deck. The only downside is because it's managed by a big company, it's a little restrictive, but it's not overbearing like how Microsoft is. You're looking at Mint, it seems user-friendly. Yep, Mint I think is a pretty good doorway into Linux if you're coming from Windows. Also consider Ubuntu. There was another one I had in mind, but I've already forgotten the name of it. It's been a hot minute since I looked at distros. But the nice thing with Linux is that there's always a lot of documentation on it. It's easy to find what you're looking for the most part. Unless you're doing something that's like extremely niche, then you're kind of on your own. Yep, baby's first Linux, Mint and SteamOS. They're very similar. Very, very similar. In fact, the only hard part is learning how the files are arranged and what they're called. I forgot these guys had a timer. Heard a lot about Pop! OS as well. I think that's an Ubuntu baby. Pop! OS is very hit and miss from what I have heard. It probably won't be the one I would recommend personally. But that's the nice thing about Linux is like there's no end all be all. There's just different flavors. Christian edition Ubuntu. You just found that? Yep. Guys, I have found Jesus. Linux. Sounds about right. Yeah, I'm experiencing a learning curve, but I played EVE Online. I'm banking on those learning abilities once again, lol. Yep. A little bit of a learning curve, but if you if you're able to translate what different terms are between Windows and Linux, you pretty much got it made. About the only thing that is stopping me from hardline going straight to Linux would be the software support. That's it, particularly when it comes to gaming. For some reason, some companies, Bungie, have a really hard hate boner for Linux, and they want to use anti-cheat as their excuse. Sounds like very key advice. Thank you. Most of the companies that do that, I'm probably already boycotting all anyways. Yeah. There's a website that you can use to check if the game is supported. It's called Will It Anti-Cheat. You can probably Google that, and it will tell you if they have the anti-cheat supporting Linux or not. And if it doesn't, they'll you can also find workarounds for it. All right, we'll give it to the DPS. He was a champ. He had some difficulties. We'll just let him have it. Is that related to the Proton database? I'm uncertain. I don't think that they are related to each other. But both of those are very valuable tools. All right, do you still need help with that trial, Ezekiel?
Yeah. Oh, never mind. We got in with a sync party.
Awesome. All right, have fun with that.
Checking, though.
Yep. All right, I'm going to try to get one more roulette in before I have to go. Oh, it instant queued. I love that when that happens, especially as a DPS. It's your birthday and you're the one helping me out. Man, that's just how I roll, man. It's all good. Maybe you have some questions about making handmade ramen or how to season cast iron. Not really. Those are things I usually don't mess with. Despite actually liking cast iron. It's been a while since I cooked with cast iron. If anything, you've actually got me set onto yet another game to add to my backlog. I'll have to check out Homecoming sometime. I can send you the link to the Getting Started page on Discord. Yes, please. If you need a link to the Discord, or I'm also on X. My DMs are open there too, if you want to go that way. If you type in !links, the bot will provide the necessary link tree for you to find me. I might be able to squeeze in one more. Let's see if I can do an instant queue. 27-minute timer. Okay, I won't have time for another one. So I'll just spend the rest of this time doing some gathering grinding. I'm in there already. I've been in your Discord for a while. Oh, you have. Yeah, I see it now. I see where you tagged me. All right, thank you, man. Yeah, I keep forgetting who all's in my Discord because it's almost always quiet in there. And that's not anybody's fault for that. That's just the nature of the beast. Your names don't match either? Ah, that's probably why. Because I remember looking at that member list and scratching my head like, who are these people? I don't remember these people. It's only natural, yeah. hopefully I can get all these mining levy mets finished before I have to leave. I've got some time to flex around with, because I make sure I give myself some wiggle room between the time I have to end the stream and the time I have to start my shift. Yeah, I always like to overestimate the time I need for something. Yeah. Always better to do that than to underestimate. Or try to be like extremely punctual with that. In high school, you were always trying to walk into class exactly when the bell rang. Yeah, and I can probably explain why. You weren't, there's, apart from like the knowledge that you were getting from it, like, yeah, you get some knowledge, but I digress on that. You really didn't have any incentive to be there beyond you were forced to be there. Yes, it is the anniversary of my manufacturer date. And unfortunately I work tonight, so I have to kind of have a little bit of a short stream. I would have liked to go on a little longer, but oh well. Thank you for dropping on in, by the way, Delacourt. Still on that 11 grind. I've kind of set that game on the wayside because I've somehow got myself a backlog of games to chew through and not enough time. So I'll eventually get back to that game, but I want to put my focus elsewhere for the time being. I mean, I wasn't getting into class late or early. It was like a game to get there exactly on time, like a time-based challenge. Yeah. Okay. And that's a different perspective. For me, I was like, there's no reason for me to be here. I'm not really learning anything of practical value. Why am I here? Yeah, as far as like my backlog goes, I've got I started a playthrough of Okami HD. I also started a playthrough of Soul Reaver 1 and 2, and then of course I've still got this game to go through, and I'm trying to level all my crafter and gatherers on this game. As far as like gaming goes, I'm eating good. There's also games I purchased that I would also like to stream someday too, like the DLC for what was it? I'm gonna have to look at it now because I don't remember. I bought a DLC for a game. I also bought Final Fantasy IX. I bought the Prince of Persia game, but I don't think I'll stream that one. There was a reason for me to be there. Make the hot math teacher swoon law. Okay. I mean, we were all there at one point. I get it. All right, let's see. What was that game? I want to think the game. Let me see. Oh yeah, Blood West released a DLC called Dead Man's Promise, and I purchased that one. Final Fantasy IX has your favorite soundtrack? Final Fantasy VIII is your favorite overall. For me, favorite overall would be Final Fantasy X, and that's primarily because that's where I got my introduction to, so there might be some bias on that. You recommend the original FF8, not the remake. Interesting. Any particular reason why you don't recommend the remake? You have both. All right. Weird. The fuck? Oh, it's right there. It blended in for a moment. That or it didn't load. The only advantage for the remakes is the updated character sprites. Yeah, I can kind of see that. But it introduced bugs and lower map texture resolutions. Oof. Yeah, that's a huge turn off. Yes, the remaster made the game uglier. Same reason I recommend FF9 with Moguri. Moguri is actually how I plan to stream FF9. I've just got to set that up. I also heard that there are voice packs for those games. And there's also voice packs for FF7 too, so I might do the original FF7 at some point. My backlog, it grows by the day. Every time I think about it, it gets bigger. I don't know when I can be back to Final Fantasy XI, frankly speaking. Biggest problem with 9 Remaster is they only did models and such. Most of the backgrounds are pretty much untouched. All right. Which leads to a jarring disconnect when watching FMVs. Oof. Let me guess, they didn't even touch the FMVs, did they? You know, it makes me wonder, are there graphical mods for Final Fantasy VIII? Now I'm thinking about it. I know there's mods for Final Fantasy IX. I know there's mods for Final Fantasy VII, but I don't know about 8. There's a scene near the end with a combination of FMV and game action where characters are running away from shit happening. Oh. So it's like constant whiplash between the two. Ah, yeah, I get it. Yes, there are mods? Ah. You never used them though. Okay. There's a clear distinction between the up-res models moving along still very old backgrounds. Actually made your head hurt. Yeah, I understand that one. The only FF8 mod you use is the one that replaces all the music with the orchestral versions. Ah. I might have to do that myself, but I don't exactly have FF8 in my library. I have 7 and 9, and I'll probably start with 9 and work backwards. Or be kind of hopscotch all over the place. Start with 9, go to 7. Eventually I'll get around to it, but I want to chew through Soul Reaver remasters and then Okami HD. All right, let's collect our rewards. All right. All right, unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today, so let's go ahead and wrap things up. It's called Roses and Wine, something like that. Okay. I'll have to look it up on my own time. All right. Thank you to everyone who came in here and wished me a happy birthday. Thank you very much to Riken for the $20 earlier in the stream. You finally pushed me over that $50 mark where I can finally cash out on Rumble. We'll see how that process works out. Why is that got the arrows there? I just realized there's the moving marker arrows. Let's see. There we go. I had those XYZ arrows on there the whole time for repositioning the glasses and didn't realize it. Oh well. But yeah, again, thank you to Riken for that. Y'all have a great day. I'll be back again Tuesday with more Final Fantasy for Raid and Rant Tuesday. We'll see how that works out. Assuming people are going to be here for New Year's Eve or New Year's. Thought it was your birthday crown. Yeah, it was kind of small. I didn't know if it would be too small or not. There was a party hat, but I'm like, this party hat looks stupid. I'd rather have shades that has happy birthday written across it, and then written right across it and with candles on it. And I also thought about putting a cake somewhere on here, but I didn't. Anyhow, my name has been Zen Bellamuth. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a good one.
Thimblemuth is ending the stream. Cyber lights and pixels gleam. Virtual battles in the night. Together we rose to the fight. Through the wires we came alive. Echoes of laughter as we thrive. Voices ones who never bend. Oh, cyber warriors, you're more than just a name. In this vast network, you're lighting up the game. In the digital dusk, where everything's untamed, you're the reason I'm here, and it'll never be the same. From late nights and bright lights, we conquer time. In this cyber world, you're all friends of mine. From zeros and ones, above